Good morning, and here is the deck for the single track. There's my fiddle yard raised up. The lower fiddle yard I can get to all of the points quite happily. Then we come through the back scene into the first station area and we cross the main line. I've built this in a box, so wiring could be a little bit difficult. Cross the main line, and then we hug the right hand side of the board. We've got a bridge in here. I've put up some ply to hide the staging that gets it up to the higher level over the annoying loft ladder. That's fairly straight, and then we wiggle across. We come down this series of little staging. It looks so ugly, but then it was like this on the other layout. Pretty ugly underneath. We cross the main line again. This is where I'm going to have my main station and some sidings, and the main line goes into a tunnel. A bit more ply to hide that up. How do I get at the stuff in the tunnel? Well, I've cut some holes through the board, and the track goes across that middle piece. So I can get at it. I can clean it. I can rescue dead locomotives. No problem. Then we hug the back of the board at high level. I've covered up the staging again, but I'm not particularly happy with that. And then we continue down the back edge of the board. We've got a little area there. There's going to be a wayside halt. And then we are back into the upper deck fiddle yard. Well, that's it so far. And I don't mind admitting it's a little bit ugly. And this was always going to be a bit of a problem up here with a 2-foot deep board. And if you remember downstairs, I had the two sideboards, not the bottom one underneath the window, but the two sideboards were 80 centimeters. They had to be 80 centimeters because I did the 180 degree turn on each end, but that put the main line on the edges. So I had all that middle to do what I liked with. Up here I've kind of like put the main line down the middle, and now I've only got the edges for the single track. So you've got, you've got a long straight section here, and you've got this long straight section. Why am I pointing? It's not even in view. But you've got this long straight section here with the bridge. I had to cross the track twice, the main line twice. It's not pretty, and you can't really see what's going to happen with the countryside. That's the that's the leap that you've got to make, is what's the countryside going to look like. And I really do not like this high level where I come past the viaduct at high level and go around. I really don't like that. I don't have a lot of choice. Because I wanted to store trains on the board rather than in the cupboard, that I can store 10 trains over there on the lower level. The upper level I can probably fit 5 or 6. The complicated main branch line station, if you like, down there, I can certainly store something there. So I can have an awful lot out without having to take things off the track, put it in a box, get something out of a box. It's much easier to store stuff on the layout than in cupboards. But having said that, I'm still not entirely sure about what to do. You know, it's there have been moments up here where I've thought, start again, mate. It's just not quite going how you want it to go, so start again. Yeah. Well, I put my shelf in down there for all my tools. What could I do different? I could certainly remove this and remove the sidings for the single track and just put it on the same level. Come out here and have the station on the same level. But I'm crossing the track, so I don't know what I'd have to do. I'd probably have to go up the back there Yeah, it's a shame about this high level over the swing of the loft ladder. I couldn't build it all at that height because there was no room for a back scene, but I could certainly go the other side of that double track. It's going to mean moving the double track a little bit out of the way. Coming round the back, have the station at the same level as the main line. Have to see just how much space it takes up, and then I'd come across here at the same height as the viaduct. It would make life easier, and it would give me more space for buildings, houses, farms, etc. Let's just say at the moment that the jury is still out. One thing's certain, I need to go to Nick's Timber. I need some more timber and I need some more screws. And I want a gallon of PVA. Plus I need the ply for the back scene. I also need to go to Screwfix for a few bits and bobs. And I need to go to Hobbycraft and get this bridge painted. In case you're wondering, it's just a Fowler kit. It's a plastic model kit. There was about 64 parts. There was a couple of fiddly bits, but I wanted something like this, you see. So there's going to be no more banging and screwing and sawing in here until I really make up my mind. I mean, I just don't like that high level run that goes past the viaduct and under the window. What it would mean would be to pull apart that fiddle yard a little bit and sort it out. But it still means I've got to get up high to cross the track here, and to get up high for the bit over where the loft ladder swings. And I'm not sure right now, but it's best to make up my mind now rather than press on, lay track, start with the contours and then say, oh well, that isn't going to work as well as I thought it would. Teething problems. Ta-ra. Yeah, this is the bit I really don't like. I'm just not certain what to do right now. So the best thing to do is to do nothing, walk away and have a good think about it.